Alright, Momoko. Could you please take this to the next state for us?
Yes, sir.
You know, you've been a huge asset for us so far. We really appreciate the work you've done for us. Thank you.
Oh, please, I'm just doing my job.
You've been through a lot since your parents passed away, haven't you?
Well, I guess you could say that.
If you need anything at all, please, feel free to talk to me about it. My wife and I are always going to have your back.
Thank you so much. My name is Momoko Takizawa, and right now I'm raising my 8-month-old daughter, Nana. Both of my parents have already passed away, and I've been working at a delivery company that one of my relatives owns ever since. But my boss told me that I should take some time off until I can send my kid to preschool, so I've decided to do just that. I've been asking my husband, Junchi, to help me out with the chores as well, but she's crying again. I haven't been getting any sleep recently because of Nana. She wakes up and cries every hour or so.
God, why is she so loud? Can you please make her shut up?
Well, babies cry. It's not like I can do anything about it.
Whatever.
You're a doctor, aren't you? Can't you try to be a little more understanding of our daughter?
Well, for the millionth time, I'm not an obstetrician. I'm a gastroenterologist, alright? And I get a lot of patients every day. You know how hard my job can be, don't you?
Well, yes, I understand that, but...
And not being able to sleep at night has taken a huge toll on my physical and mental health. You have to understand that.
Well, no one said raising a kid was going to be easy. What did you expect?
You're just gonna give up on controlling our daughter then? Are you just that incompetent? And besides, you've got it easy. You can just take a nap during the day with Nana.
Well, it's not that simple. I have to cook, do the laundry, clean. Getting all the chores done takes a lot of time, you know.
My mom never complained about this sort of stuff. She always knew what she was doing.
And also, I'm gonna start working again once everything settles back down. I'm just taking some time off from work. I have no intention of becoming a stay-at-home mom. You know I'm a truck driver, right?
But you're not working right now. Why does it even matter?
Junchi, you have to listen to me.
No, I don't. Shut up. I'm sorry to kill your hopes and dreams, but I'm not going to become your personal ATM machine.
All Junchi ever thinks about is what others think about him. And so he's really proud of the fact that he became a doctor, and his parents are also very pleased with his career choice as well. When Junchi and I visited them the other day, "You're the first doctor this family has ever produced. We're so proud of you."
And compared to that, Momoko's a truck driver. I can't believe female truck drivers exist.
I think Momoko might be unfit to be your wife, Junchi. I think you can do better.
And the child that she gave you turned out to be a girl. If they were a boy, he could have been your heir.
Yeah, girls just end up marrying into another family, so they're kind of useless, to be honest.
Momoko, you better give Junichi a son next time, alright?
This is your duty as Junchi's wife. I hope you understand how important this is for all of us. If you give him a son, maybe he can become a doctor too, just like his father. Junchi and his parents treated me with kindness and respect when I was pregnant. But when they found out that our baby was going to be a girl, they completely flipped their attitude and started being mean to me. And at the time, I was being completely manipulated by these people, so getting a divorce with my husband wasn't even an option for me. But one day... Hey, Momoko! Oh, hey, Tomo. I thought about calling you, but I figured you'd be busy, so I decided to message you instead. Can we talk for a couple minutes? Sure. Nana's taking a nap right now, so I should have some time. This is Tomo. She's a good friend of mine, and she's a nurse that works at the same hospital as Junchi. She's always kept an eye out for me, and thanks to her, I was able to hold myself together through adversity. So, what do you want to talk to me about? Well, you know how your husband and I work at the same hospital, right? And sometimes I run into him at work, so I just say hi to him whenever that happens. Sure, that makes sense, but what about it? Well, I was wondering if your husband has been coming home on time lately. Yeah, for the most part, he's been coming home straight from work. Why? Well, actually, Usually your husband eats lunch by himself in the cafeteria, but lately he's been eating it with this one female nurse. I've seen them eating together many times now. Wait, is that true? Yeah, I think she works in the same department as him. I see. And they've been so close recently that one of our coworkers who doesn't know that your husband is married went up to them and said that they looked perfect for each other. I see. Well, I guess something like this was bound to happen eventually. Junchi is a doctor, so he's going to be liked by a lot of people. I wasn't going to tell you this at first. I know how busy you've been with taking care of your kids, so I didn't want to burden you with this information, but... No, it's all right. Thank you so much for telling me. I really appreciate it. I've been so focused with taking care of Nana that I've ignored Junchi and his needs lately, so this is partly my fault as well. Momoko, you're not alone, all right? You don't have to do everything by yourself. If your husband isn't there to support you, then I'll help you out. Can I come visit you on my next day off? I really want to come and see Nana as well, too. Yeah, that would be great. Thank you, Tomo. It's not like I don't believe Tomo. She's a good friend and I trust her, but my husband has always been loyal to me, and he's turned down many women in the past because he was dating me. But, God, I can feel my heart pounding right now. And that night... Hey, Junchi?
What is it?
I got a message from Tomo earlier today.
Oh, is that your friend that gave a speech at our wedding? She works in my hospital, right?
Yeah, that's her. And she told me about a lot of things that have been going on at the hospital and...
Like what?
Well, never mind.
Huh? There's something you want to say, then say it.
No, it's nothing. I don't know why I even brought it up. Please, just forget about it.
Alright, whatever. I'm gonna go take a shower and go to bed. I'm tired today, so please don't bring Nana back into our bedroom, alright?
I can't confront him about it. He's just gonna end up denying it. And I was also afraid of him getting mad at me for doubting him, so I couldn't bring the matter up with him. My mental health was slowly deteriorating, and I didn't know what to do at all. Hello, nice to see you guys again.
Well, you've been keeping this place tidy, haven't you?
What? Why are you guys here? What can we do for you? What do you mean, why are we here? We're moving into this house. Why wouldn't we be here?
Momoko, my parents are going to be living with us from today. So please, take good care of them.
What? My husband and I have been talking about moving in with you guys for a while now, and the other day we finally decided to do it. We've already sold our old house too. So you're going to be living here from now on? That's the plan. Is there a problem? Of course there's a problem. I had no idea this was happening.
So, Junichi, where's our room? We're going to have our own room, right?
We have a room on the first floor that we haven't been using, so you can take that one.
Great. I guess we should move all of our stuff into that room as well then.
Wait, hold on. But that room is for Nana.
So you're telling me that Nana's more important to you than my parents? Is that it?
No, that's not what I'm trying to say, but you should have talked to me about this beforehand.
I'm the man of the family, alright? I don't need your permission to make these decisions. I can make them myself.
No way. Look, Junchi is a doctor, alright? He's currently paying for everything, and he's the one putting food on the table. You have no right to complain about anything he does.
You should obey your husband. That is your duty as his wife.
Then where's Nana supposed to go?
I don't know. It's your job to figure that out.
I can't do this. I'm sorry, but I can't live with these people right now. You're gonna have to rent an apartment somewhere. You just can't live here. What? You're going to reject us? But Junchi invited us here. You're going to act against his decision?
Are you really trying to kick us out? How dare you?
Well, I'm sorry, but...
The decision has already been made. You have no say in this.
And so I ended up having to apologize to everyone, even though I was clearly in the right. I had a really bad feeling about this arrangement, and the next day, this happened.
Momoko, I'd like to eat some Japanese food for breakfast today.
God, why can't you just make your daughter shut up? She is so loud and annoying. Does she even know what time it is right now? Neither of my in-laws were willing to help me with the chores. They were acting like I was their personal butler, and I couldn't rely on my husband either, because that's when he said this to me.
You have to stop acting like you're the victim. You can't do your job and shut Nana up. Then you can leave, alright? We don't need you here.
I can't believe this is happening. Tomo, please, you have to help me. What's wrong, Momoko? Are you alright? I can't handle this anymore. I'm sorry. All right, I'm gonna go pick you up right away. Can you wait for me in front of your house? Yes. Just grab the bare necessities and wait for me, all right? You can stay at my place for a while until things calm down. Momoko, you really should get a divorce with that guy. You're gonna end up going insane if you keep living like this. I don't know where it all went wrong. I've been doing my best to survive, but you're not thinking straight right now because your family has been pressuring you so much. You need to take some time to clear your mind. But I can't just rely on you forever. I know, but my workplace is pretty flexible when it comes to these things, and if I ask, they'll let me take some time off for a couple weeks. I'm so sorry for making you do this for me, Tomo. I know you're super busy as well, but you don't need to apologize to me, all right? Let's take a break together. And for the next 2 weeks, Tomo took time off from work to take care of my daughter for me. And in the meantime, I thought about what I should do moving forward, and I was finally able to come up with a decision that I should get a divorce with my husband. Supplies were running out, so I'm gonna have to go home soon and grab everything I need, but I don't want to run into them, so I went back home while Junchi and his parents were away to grab everything I needed. I don't know what would happen if I brought Nana with me, so I'm just gonna leave her with Tomo. But when I went inside, I ran into this guy.
So you're finally back, huh?
What? Junchi, I thought you were at work.
That doesn't matter right now. But anyway, what the hell have you been doing these past 2 weeks? Where were you?
I'm sorry, but I can't tell you.
Whatever. I don't even care. I bet the person that's helping you out is weak and useless, just like you.
You don't care about me at all, do you? You never texted or called me these past 2 weeks, and besides, I left this place because you told me to leave.
Well, that's because you were being useless. You should be doing a better job as my wife.
So you're still going to blame me for everything, huh?
Yeah, of course I am. And I'll forgive you for disappearing for 2 weeks if you get on your knees and apologize to me right now.
Do I really have to do that? You ran away from your responsibilities. Of course you have to apologize to my son. How much trouble are you going to cause us? No, thank you. What did you just say? I said no. Why have I got to apologize to you guys, huh? You young people are so irresponsible. When I was raising Junchi, I did everything by myself.
You don't deserve to be Junichi's wife.
My husband is right.
Junichi, this woman doesn't have to be your wife. Your co-worker Ayami's a much better fit for you.
Ayami? Who the hell is that?
Dad? I told you not to bring that up in front of other people.
Oh well. Sorry.
Junchi? Who the hell is Ayami?
Well, you want to know, I'll tell you. I cheated on you with a girl called Ayami. Her and I work in the same department.
You cheated on me?
And that's why I asked these two to move in with us. I wanted to overwork you so you wouldn't find out about my affair.
I guess Tomo was telling the truth then.
And you're not working right now, so you have to rely on me for financial support.
Well, maybe.
And if you beg, I might consider keeping you.
And no thank you. I want a divorce. I guess my in-laws don't care that his son is having an affair. All of them are just standing there pointing and laughing at me. They probably don't even see me as human. I'm so bored. I want to go home.
Well, I didn't know you could afford a lawyer.
My husband has admitted to having an affair with you. I just slept with him a couple of times. How is that a big deal? You have such a short temper. Calm down. Don't let them get on your nerves. And why the hell did you call me here anyway?
Amako was overwhelmed by all the chores that she had to do while raising her child. And that's when you had your affair with her husband.
I don't see how this is my fault. It's your kid, so it should be your responsibility to raise her.
So you're not going to apologize?
No, I just slept with someone that I liked. I've done nothing wrong.
Then we'll have to inform your workplace about this.
What?
But if you compensate her for this, and pay Nana's child support in full, Amako is willing to stay quiet about this matter.
That's right. You're kidding me, right? You're going to tell the hospital about this? If you take responsibility for your actions, then I won't do anything. But I don't want to pay anything.
I'm not going to pay either. I'm not going to forgive you for this.
You do understand that this is 100% your fault, right?
But it's also your fault for being focused on Nana so much that you ended up neglecting me. You're the one that should be paying me.
Oh shoot, my lawyer can't believe what he's hearing. But I didn't think he'd be this stubborn.
Being a doctor isn't easy, and I need something to keep my mind off things.
And that just happened to me. We've done nothing wrong. No matter how you spend this, you're not going to get any money from me.
Ugh. So you're fine with not being married to a doctor anymore?
I have a job, so I'll be fine.
You bastard.
All right. Could you handle the rest for me, sir?
Of course. I've got it from here.
Damn it! I don't want to pay for anything! And after a long conversation, they agreed to compensate me for the divorce and pay Nana's child support in full. After that, I got a divorce with Junchi. He worked hard to become a doctor, so I bet he didn't want to give up his job. I'm so glad that's all over now. Congratulations on your divorce. I probably would have been his slave if I didn't have you. Let me see Nana again soon, all right? Of course.
I'm sorry I couldn't come to your aid when you needed it most, Nana.
No, this isn't your fault, Uncle. I should have come to you for help sooner. This is my fault.
Don't beat yourself up like that. Your ex-husband was manipulating you.
But anyway, I'm gonna need to start working again as soon as possible. I'm going to find a kindergarten for my daughter, so...
Hey, Momoko. I actually have an idea. Want to hear it?
Sure. 4 years later, my daughter graduated from kindergarten and started going to preschool last year. And thanks to my uncle and his wife's assistance, I've been able to work as a truck driver full-time. My daughter and I are living in a new apartment building now, and we're having a great time. But one night, when I visited a convenience store to take a break during my shift...
Momoko!
Huh? Who are you?
It's me, Junichi.
Junchi? I didn't recognize you at first. Why is he dressed like this? What happened to him?
Well, right back at you. I see you're still working as a truck driver. I could tell from that ugly uniform you're wearing.
Yeah, whatever. I'm proud of what I do, so leave me alone. Wait, have you been drinking? You smell like alcohol.
Why does it matter to you?
Please, don't come near me. I'm just here to take a break.
Don't be like that. You should treat your ex-husband with a little more respect. Stop ignoring me.
Don't touch me.
Aw, come on. We should go back to being friends.
I'm sorry, but I've got better things to do. I'm a business owner now. I can't waste my time on you.
A business owner?
That's right. I'm the CEO of my company now.
What? You're kidding me, right?
Why would I lie about that?
So, not only did you steal money from me when we got a divorce, but you also took over your uncle's company?
That's not what happened. I was tired of him making fun of me, so I decided to tell him how I ended up in this position. My uncle ended up adopting me. He and his wife never had a kid, and they've been very good to Nana as well.
What? But I'm supposed to be her father.
But 4 years ago, you gave up custody. And besides, you never helped out with raising her.
But...
And my stepfather thought it was time for him to step down, so he gave the company to me. I've been CEO for 6 months now.
But you're a woman!
This isn't the 80s anymore, and I've worked extra hard to become a CEO while raising Nana, and I've been through a lot these 4 years.
You're a hard worker and I've been super impressed with you. I want you to become our next CEO.
The next CEO?
As you know, my wife and I don't have any kids. When I die, my company dies with me. I'm not going to force you into the position, but could you give the idea some thought?
But you've already been so good to me. I can't accept this.
Momoko, I think of you as my daughter, and I'll do anything for you. We'll help you raise Nana as well.
And my parents are looking after Nana while I'm at work.
So you went from a stay-at-home mother to a CEO, huh?
I was never a stay-at-home mother. I was just taking a break from work, all right?
But at my hospital, people went straight back to work after having a kid.
That's probably because your hospital had a daycare or your coworkers had help from their parents.
Hey, I have an idea. Why don't we get married again?
What?
You make more than me, so it's probably better if you just look after me this time around.
Why would I ever do that? I'm tired of being manipulated by you.
Aw, come on, don't be like that.
But you're a doctor. You don't need me to survive.
Well...
And when Junchi told me what had happened to him, I was shocked.
I got fired from my job because of Ayami. I actually got married to her once after our divorce.
Well, congratulations.
And everything was going well, but I started wanting more. And that's when I started having affairs with a bunch of the nurses at my hospital.
Are you stupid? You're really gonna have to pay your wife again for berating her.
Wait, really?
I can't believe how stupid you are. And you're supposed to be a doctor.
And when Ayami found out about my affairs, she told my boss about it and I got fired.
Well, you deserve it. I guess you never learned your lesson.
And I've applied to a bunch of different hospitals, but they all turned me down because my boss told everyone in this industry about what I did.
And so now you don't have a job, huh?
Please, I'll do anything. Just let me live with you again.
Why don't you look for another job before you come to me for help?
I can't. I want to work at a hospital.
Well, there's your pride getting in your way again.
But
This guy is helpless, isn't he?
now that you're a CEO, you're perfect for me. Please, we need to get back together.
No thank you.
You're kidding me. How dare you turn me down?
And when Junchi tried to jump at me, a police officer that was patrolling the neighborhood came in and stopped him.
Let go of me.
I'm gonna go to the cops and have them place a restraining order on you.
What? So you're going to abandon me?
Yeah, of course. Marrying you was the worst decision I've ever made in my life. I guess I have you to thank for giving me Nana, though. That's about it.
But Nana needs a father, doesn't she? Please, you can't abandon me like this. Momoko!
Never come near me again, you manipulator.
Ayami, you ruined my life, you bastard!
Junchi?
You know how hard I had to work to get where I was at? I had to work my ass off to become a doctor.
Who cares? It's your fault for cheating on me.
But you did the same thing to Momoko when we were still dating. You're gonna pay for this. I'm gonna make sure of that.
Help! Someone please! I heard about what happened afterwards from Tomo, but she told me that my ex-husband caused quite the scene at his former workplace. And because of that, he ended up getting arrested again. Ayami's boss also found out about how she had an affair with my husband when we were still married, and she ended up getting fired as well. Why is this happening to me? I worked hard to become a nurse as well. And the other day, one of my neighbors told me that my former in-laws have gone broke after Junchi was fired from his job. I guess they were relying on his paycheck to survive. But they couldn't let go of the luxurious lifestyle they had grown accustomed to, and they ended up borrowing money from the Yakuza. And now, they're being threatened by the Yakuza every day. I guess they still haven't paid their debt back. She told me that she was hoping the Yakuza would just get rid of them because it was getting annoying, but I honestly have nothing to say about that. And besides, those people don't mean anything to me anymore, so I don't care what happens to them. Hey, how are you doing? How's it going with that handsome guy you're interested in? Oh, come on, don't tease me like that. Wait, but didn't you say he asked you out the other day? Oh, yeah, he did, but I've gone through a divorce before, so I don't want to mess this up again, you know? So I haven't had the courage to say yes, and I have my daughter already, so... Oh, come on, you don't need to overthink this. And you said he understands your situation, right? Then there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, I guess he'll make a good partner. There's no denying that. Does Nana know about him? Yeah, she does. She's met him a couple times before. Then why don't you go out on a date with him? You guys might not get along, but you might be perfect for each other. You'll never know if you don't go out with him once. You're right. I guess I'll give it some thought. The reason I'm here today is because Tomo and my family were willing to support me through those tough times. And so I'm never going to forget everything they've done for me and keep on working hard to repay my immense debt to them. Hopefully, I'll be able to become a great CEO and mother one day. And who knows, maybe I'll finally be able to find someone that's right for me this time around.